God damn! This is gorgeous already. I mean, I'm gonna be freaking out about this game a lot, by the way. Jesus. God almighty. Hold L1 to gallop. Sure will. Don't really want to gallop though, I want to take it all in. Whoa! Jesus, it feels like playing a movie. Be prepared to hear me gush over the lighting a lot again. Man. This world just seems so cool. I mean, apart from the things that want to kill you constantly all the time, but I just love the nature taking over structures aspect to it. It's wild to see how far the tech has come since the first game. Oh yes! Is that the bunny rabbit from the first game that got shot? Oh, you know me. Snow and forests together are my jam. That's like that's my video game porn. So if you're just gonna throw me into that immediately, then I am ready. Feet prints. Yes. First thing I always check when I see snow. The snow has like this little sparkle to it as well. Good lord, man. Video games are so fucking cool.
Then Joel decked him.
More of a push.
And then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Sorry I missed it.
This is so peaceful. This is a very beautiful game. These little twinkly lights all around everywhere are so damn nice to look at. I want these for my backyard. Damn, there's so much detail everywhere. So cool.
Excuse me.
Man. I love all the small touches here and there, like the smoke coming out of the chimney, the tiny bit of snow that's falling. Really just livens up the atmosphere.
Morning, girls.
I love the stillness
Morning.
that's in the air and the little sparkles on the snow. Cool. Can I knock the snow off the tree? Oh my god, that attention to detail. Oh, I knew it.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
I love the little change in stance. Ugh. God, that stuff in the distance is really nice. There's like a really soft blur over it to really make it blend in. It's so cool. I want to knock the snow off again. So cool! Oh. I'm so happy I'm playing this game. I'm having dreams about this game lately. But what it was going to be like to actually have it in my hands and to be going through it. And now it's finally happening. I want to savor every moment. Real-time reflections. Gotta love them. Oh yeah, I have to press X. Whoa. That's pretty.
What do you think of this view, huh? It's pretty nice. Yeah, this route has its perks.
Wow. Naughty Dog are like, see what we did? Do you see it? Gaze at it. It is glorious. That is glorious. I'm just gonna say it. The lighting is great. I love the effect through the glass. That's impressive. The way the light actually refracts and distorts going through the That's really impressive. It's like small little details that you don't really need to do, but doing it adds so much. I love this shine on the floor as well. I can't wait to see next-gen games as well, where stuff is all ray traced and the visuals are... I mean, the visuals here are amazing. If I could take a second to talk about the lighting over there by the board, how it's kind of soft and it comes cascading in. It actually has like a soft shadow. Like it just all feels so realistic. Feels like the light is actually illuminating that area. Oh, dude, the ice breaks.
Did I ruin your punchline? No. Maybe.
That's sick.
Fuck you. Sorry.
Sorry, Dina. I want to look around at all the pretty things. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. Damn, these tracks in the snow stay forever, don't they? That's so awesome. Remember when you played Uncharted 2? By Naughty Dog as well? Come on, Ireland. And the snow tech and that was like, oh my god, video games are real life. Now look how far we've come. That is the most detailed corpse I have ever seen in a video game. And I don't know if I'm happy about that or grossed. God damn, this game looks so fucking good. Fall snow. Yes. Okay, oh yeah, look at that puddle of blood. Damn, look at those particle effects. Jesus. That subtle lens flare? This is a good looking game. I want to spread it on toast. God, that dust just hanging in the air is so cool to look at. Man. Just taking the environment for a second. I'm kind of plowing through a lot of these areas, but...
Found the door. Help me out?
There's just... the whole place is dripping with atmosphere. And a lot of people spend a very long time working on just like a singular environment like this. And sometimes players just plow through it and get to the other side immediately. So you gotta stop and respect the drip, Karen. I just love this blood effect. It's really impressive. Look at that lighting. Damn. This is for all of y'all who can't play the game yourselves. I'll give you a look at what things look like. Even there's that subtle detail of the stuff in the shelves falling over. God damn, I love video games. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go! God, that fire effect is so fucking cool. The fire actually has like a light source and illuminates them, and watching them walk through it is so cool. God damn, the lighting in here is cool. Damn, these weapon models are so detailed. Let me see this one. So cool. A little shine on the wood versus the mega shine on the metal. Video games have come so far. So far, I absolutely love it. I think it's amazing. I think the visuals, of course, are phenomenal. Sound design is phenomenal. Those things were always sort of going to be a given, but I don't want to not give them credit just because it's expected. They're really damn good. Cool camera shot. Whoa, look at that light spill. Holy fuck. It's impressive. Like, look at that reflection. Jesus Christ. Sorry, I know. I just love how games are made. I love the craft behind them. I love all the little details that go into everything. God, the facial animation and the acting and the mocapping and everything is... it's almost too real now that you really feel like you're just watching people act in a movie. It's so fucking wild.
I didn't even think.
Holy fuck.
I just ran in there, grabbed his gun, and...
God, this fucking forest looks so real!
Those cannibals you said you and Joel ran into.
Damn, this is so awesome. Look at this shit. Can you believe that video games look like this now? lucky are we to be able to play shit like this? To be able to be so invested in such an emotional experience that you get to actually interact with. Video games are so awesome! I know I keep repeating myself, but seriously. It's moments like these that make me really just love what I do. Holy shit, this is the best forest I've ever seen in a video game. Well, Star Wars Battlefront actually looks pretty damn legit as well. There's also like a film grain sort of filter over this. I can probably turn it off in the options, but it's adding this really nice look to it. Whoa. Holy fucking shit. And I love this stuff as well, because I'm a big fan of apocalypse scenarios and nature reclaiming the earth. Can't stop staring at everything. Imagine what next gen is going to look like. Breathe it in. Soak the video game in. Fucking hell. This is a damn good looking video game. Jeez. Whoa!
So, where are we?
This is so cool! Jesus, this is so open! Take it in.
I'm starting to get that impression.
What would
This
happen
is
if
so
I'd stayed?
beautiful. Look how amazing this area is. I love this scale. Anything up under here? Whoa, flowers. Oh, this is really pretty. There's so much detail everywhere, though. Line forms here. Man, this is so cool. I'm just enamored by everything. Good lord. So open. So amazing. So Last of Us. I love the way the light spills over those leaves. Oh, look at that light coming in. I love the color of the windows. Wow. I love that the blue light spills onto the floor. That's the kind of shit we're gonna get with ray tracing and everything next gen. Can I break this? Oh my god. That is awesome! That's attention to detail. God, the fucking animation on her face alone is so detailed when she's doing that. So much time went into that. Do I leave bloody footprints? No, I don't. Oh wait, I do. A little bit, yeah. That's fucking cool. Yeah, her face is so fucking detailed. That's crazy. Wow, the game still does the thing where it's like the ground is one color, but then when you shine your light up on the wall, the ground takes on the color of the wall. Even the first Last of Us did that. And that's a really cool thing for lighting to do. Like this, all the walls and everything are taking on the color of whatever I kind of shine it on. Damn, these reflections are really damn impressive. Some of the best I've ever seen.
Are you making fun of me?
No,
Yes.
it actually sounds kind of nice.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
Oh, we're marking something. I really like the facial animations in these scenes, like the in-betweeny bits. Because a lot of games have really great facial animation during the cutscenes, but it's in the gameplay elements that it all kind of falls apart. Like the lip syncing is way off, and characters don't really emote with their faces. Jesus Christ, man. I'm sorry. I know, I keep repeating myself. And I haven't uploaded any of these episodes yet, and I know the comments are going to be like, Jack, just stop talking and play the game. But you're here to watch me play the game and experience it. So I'm going to give you my honest thoughts, and every time I like look up, stuff just looks as impressive every time. It looks so realistic. Because the thing about photorealism is that most games are going for a movie look. Because real life is boring looking. A real life has boring lighting. Because light just hits things and it kind of just bounces around a little bit, but it's not stylized. And a lot of movies have stylized lighting because they place lights in specific places. It has lens flares, it has pop, and this game has some of that, but if you want things to actually look real, it has to be this kind of like just white light hitting everything and kind of wrapping around the buildings and stuff, and that's what this does really well. And a lot of games don't do that because it just doesn't look nice a lot of times, because it can end up looking bland. But this really works. Saravina Hotel. What a nice plaque. What a nice shine that's coming off of that. God, look at this lighting. Holy fuck. Oh, it's definitely Seattle. It's raining now. Jesus. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh my god! Oh, that's so gross. Jesus. This game is fucking ruthless. I mean, obviously, the first game is as well, but everything just looks so much more real in this one. Like, seeing the facial expressions contort and the muscles, like, flex and... Ugh. Oh god, the vacant expressions on their faces.
You recognize any of these guys?
No.
Oh, this game is brutal. Yeah, I blew their arm off. I mean, that's what this game is all about. It's vicious. God, to see it so up close and so in detail is, ugh. It's nasty. Oh, they're way back there, Jesus. Oh my god, this is gorgeous. That fire effect is really damn impressive. It's so atmospheric too. I love being in rainy situations, even in real life, and kind of hiding under tree canopies and hearing the rain pitter-patter around you. Whoa. God, look at those reflections, Jesus. God damn, fucking ruthless.
Not yet.
We're getting to that point as well where games are starting to look...
This QZ is swarming.
Never mind.
We just need a minute to talk with her.
Are you gonna make her talk?
I have to.
We're getting to that point where games are starting to look so good that the violence is starting to kind of change a little bit. I mean, violence is not bad in and of itself. I mean, don't take that out of context. You know what I mean? Like, if it's contextualized and it's part of a story and it's part to like evoke and everything, like it's a piece of art. It's an entertainment product. God, look at that plastic bag. Katy Perry would be proud. But because like movies and stuff have been so incredibly, extremely violent for so long. And games have been violent as well, but we're starting to get those graphics where it's starting to just look so good that the violence starts to feel a little different. Which I mean, yeah, you shouldn't feel good killing the people in the game. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that's the way forward. But yeah, it kind of goes with the story being like, are we doing the right thing? Are we following along and killing all these people for a good purpose, or are we just as bad as they are now? You know? God, I love all the nature that's just taking over this entire area. God, this is really fucking
See the TV
pretty.
station? Yeah, it's that way. Uphill.
That, you could just take a picture of that without Ellie in it on its own, and some people would probably think it was real at first glance.
There it is. Stay low.
Oh, that's so cool looking. The TV station.
Feels empty.
Dina, you seeing this?
I don't buy it.
It looks so real. Oh god, I love how that light spills into this room. Oh, this is so cool looking. Holy shit.
Almost there.
God, this looks so good. Oh, that's so goddamn gorgeous. Holy crap. This is one of the best games I've ever seen. Ah, having the power back on is cool looking. Everything's cool looking. Everything's amazing. This is a wonderful video game. Damn, there's so much detail. Wow, so pretty. Ah, that's a cool mural of the planets. Jeez, look at that. That looks so real. Soak it in. Let it wash over you. Listen to it. Amazing.
Definitely the right place.
Oh, fucking hell, man. Look at this. This looks so fucking real. Look out that window. Holy hell. The craftsmanship that has gone into this game is some of the best I've ever seen. Like, I've seen good looking games before. Like Battlefield 5, I'd say, is one of the most realistic looking games around right now. The game itself, yeah, whatever. It's either your cup of tea or it's not. And I personally don't think it's amazing to play. But the visuals in that game are, sometimes I'm like, Jesus, this could pass for real life. But this is even, oh man. This is taking things up a notch as well. This is so filmic and atmospheric. Like, this window effect is also really... Any of you out there who, like, love graphics the way I do, this slight reflection, but transparency as well into the window. It's really damn impressive. I used to love doing this when I would play games. Before I did YouTube at all, I would play games and I would, like, look at the visuals, and... Because I used to want to design games at one point, but... I don't really have the skill set or the brains for that. So I defaulted to just yelling at them instead and making jokes about them. Making jokes about them and over them. But that's why whenever I play games like this, I'm just infatuated with how things look and how they come together, because the fact that video games get made at all is pure fucking witchcraft. So it's nice to take a moment to just appreciate all the tremendous effort that goes into making something like this. Such a cozy little area. I mean, apart from the fact that it's all death and destruction and the end of the world, but it's very pretty. Holy shit!
There's too many of these assholes. Hold on, Tommy.
Oh my god, this is fucking gorgeous. Because one of my big complaints with Naughty Dog games in the past was that they do stuff in the distance that looks cool, and the scale and the distance of it is amazing, but it's usually... It's kind of too in focus, so stuff looks a little too clear, and then you can see kind of where the textures are kind of shitty. And that's going to happen with distance stuff anyway, because you can't render it at high textures because it just costs too much resources to do so. So the fact that they've added this, like, film grain and that blur just makes this literally one of the best looking games I've ever seen. And I can break this. I keep forgetting that I can break windows. I like that it smashes different shapes every time. Oh, can I break this? Huh! Oh, that is a fucking nice detail. Because against these, I do like a full swing, but against glass, I do like a mini swing. And the fact that it actually let me dent it like that is really cool. Oh my god, this is absolutely dripping with atmosphere. I love forests. I love fog. I love like smoke kind of laying on the ground. I love rain. This game is ticking every box for me. It's probably not everyone's cup of tea narratively, but for me, I am so invested in this experience. This is my favorite section of the game so far. It looks amazing. The gameplay is... chef's kiss. I love how absolutely real all these environments are. It just feels like you're actually going through a city. Like, obviously it's curated to be a video game level, but it just feels like I'm actually there. Oh, cool. I like the scorch mark on the wall. That's awesome. These places feel so lived in. Like, you could imagine coming through here when it wasn't an outbreak. There's so much character and personality in these locations. Oh, I love these types of locations. It reminds me of playing Alan Wake again. Alan Wake was like all in the woods and you
Hey, Shimmer.
found these...
Trouble.
Stay there, Ireland.
There's that music store.
Yeah, I see it.
These like wooded areas with like giant log cabins sort of things. It's fucking gorgeous. Oh. Dude. Even the reflection on the hood of this car is amazing. It's one of my favorite worlds that I've ever been in. I mean, not for the sake of infected and everything, but I just mean this video game world and how pretty it is and... Oh, man. Great fucking job, Naughty Dog. Like, look at that. You could pass that as a real image. To some people, at first glance, of course.
Route 5. That away.
Yeah. I know, Ellie. I just like looking around. It's what I do. God damn. So atmospheric. Another reason I like letting the scenes sort of hang and take a bit more time walking around them. Because we're going to get to the end of the game eventually. There's no point in rushing it. We might as well take our time and look around and appreciate everything. Let the atmosphere really sink in. The shift trading card. Oh, that's cool art style. Whoa.
There's the hospital.
God, it's so pretty. Also, the best reflections in the game. I mean, in the business, like in the game, not in this game. If you know what I mean. Okay, damn, these reflections are fucking nuts.
Hospital.
Fuck yeah.
You better not have strung Nora up.
Damn, coming out through there as well. Because I love the little specular highlights on all the leaves and the sort of, the light bouncing off them. But look at this as you come out through it. I've never seen a game look this good. Bits and pieces, maybe, but this game is consistently blowing my mind. But noticeable by the fact that I just keep talking about it all the time. I like this game a lot, man. This is just so fun to play. Fun and thrilling and engaging. I can't stop thinking about it when I'm not playing it. It's fucking awesome. I'm just so engrossed constantly. I think the visuals and the sound design are doing a lot for that. This is an absolutely phenomenal video game. The visuals! It's not getting old. Like seeing it over and over and over again. It just keeps wowing me. Wow. People have been pointing out, like, take a shot every time Jack says the game is gorgeous. I'm sorry that a lot of you are dead right now, from alcohol poisoning. Man, I said it before, normally I fucking hate film grain and noisy filters over games, because I'm like, no, just show me, like, good clarity in the game. But for this game, it really, really works. It makes the whole image a little more cohesive, I think. I also really like the UI design in this game. It's very subtle, and then when you're playing sections like this, the UI completely vanishes. It's just you and the game, and it really solidifies the immersion.
We're searching the area, just in case she's still around.
Whoa. These red lights are so dope. These environments are so awesome to look at. Oh my god. Damn, I fucking love this kind of fog and rain and this lighting. Maybe we should make a thing about every time I say the game is gorgeous, do something. Not take a shot, because I don't want people getting drunk watching the episodes.
What did you tell Dina?
This is
They were hoping to find Tommy at the
fantastic.
aquarium.
Good golly, my eyeballs are having a fucking treat right now. Holy fuck. Everyone keeps pointing out in the comments as well that anytime anything's happening, I'm just like, ooh, lighting. Like, yeah. I like lighting. I like good graphics. It's adding so much to the atmosphere. Excuse me for enjoying it. Man. Even just looking at the car and the raindrops and everything on it and the reflection in the windshield. This is for all you people out there. I keep like stopping and staring at the environments, not only for myself because I love it, but anybody out there who's just not able to play the game right now. Can't afford it, doesn't have a PlayStation, maybe is trying to like test out the game and look for it, and I don't know, it's just nice to look at the details. Can I break the rest of this window? That's cool. Him breaking the moss. Or the algae, or algae. How do you pronounce that word? I hear it pronounced different ways constantly. That's neat though. I feel like those small details are what Naughty Dog have always been better at than most other developers. Wow. Oh, I shot you right in the back. Damn, and the blood diluted in the water? Are you serious? So if he had died here, his blood would have been fine, but the fact that he died near a puddle meant that the water diluted? That is just bonkers level of detail. That's stuff that no one would even notice. Most times. You went above and beyond and did it anyway. That's impressive. Wow.
There you are.
Oh, the lightning. We had some of that in Uncharted 4 and it blew me away. Jesus, this is amazing looking. Oh, the lightning. Fuck yeah. Smash that glass, Ellie. Yeah. Holy shit. Holy fuck, this looks amazing. And I know I say that about a lot of games when I play them, but this is the one that's consistently been making me say it over and over and over. Whoa, that lightning. The wind blowing against that is so cool. That lightning, holy shit. Oh my god, look at the shine on her knife. Also, my god. The reflections in the light here. The Last of Us, more like The Light of Us. Whoa. I'm not gonna say it anymore. I'm just gonna look at it. Whoa. Damn. Is that a bra? The fuck, Manny? Damn, this looks so fucking good. Holy shit. Holy fuck, man.
Man, that's gotta be a lonely job.
Damn, when I saw this through the window, I was like, oh, that's a really cool environment.
Well, I guess you get to stay with
But it was in the distance, so I didn't think we'd actually get to walk down through it.
Marine too.
Maybe we lost a hatchery. Yeah. Any plan on getting it back?
Nah, Isaac says it's low priority. We're fishing enough wild salmon right now.
Dude, even all these
What did you
environments
mean
that we're
about
just
me,
flying
Owen?
past are really good. Wow.
Abby, this reminds me of your dad's greenhouse. Shouldn't.
That's cool though. Kudos to the people animating this shit, because that is a lot of effort to go through. Man, I fucking love this video game. The sense of stealth and sneaking around and everything, and the environments are the best Naughty Dog has ever made. Because it's not... Uncharted 4 started these little sandbox arenas that you fought in, but they just looked so video gamey, and you could tell that they were just crafted specifically for a certain type of section. But this game feels like an actual city, and the arenas still feel like they work. Also, I really like the shadows here. Because as you're walking past, well, you can see it better down at the other end of the hallway, but the shadow's like soft and blurred along the wall, and then when you come past an actual light source, it kicks up into a crisper one. It's very impressive. Whoa, that's cool!
What is this place?
I don't know. I think it's like one of those
Whoa.
zoos, but for fish.
An aquarium?
Look at that reflection.
God, you're so smart.
Shut up.
That's impressive. Whoa. Neat. I'm glad they chose Seattle as a location for this game. Not only because I know it and it's familiarizing me with the location, but Seattle's just a cool town, I think. It's very visually diverse. Whoa, this is very pretty.
Any of these are connected to the ocean.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Whoa. You don't see that every day. Whoa. Get on in here.
Look at the water twinkling on the ground. That's cool. Whoa, look at that. That's cool street art. What's cooler about it is that somebody at Naughty Dog actually had to, like, draw this out and sketch it out, and then we're able to put it on the wall. That's awesome. Ah, that gate is cool.
Truce is dead,
But I was saying before that these little arenas that you fight in are really, really well done. Like, they're video gamey, but they don't feel super video gamey. Like, with little chest-high walls and everything. The grass is such a nice addition to make it feel more organic. Because they had these things in Uncharted 4, but it still felt like, this is just set up to look like a video game level. But these all feel really good to fight in, but they also feel very organic to the environment. It doesn't feel like they're just planted here for the sake of it. It all feels like it's very interconnected. It's hugely impressive to do. All the while the game looks like one of the best games I've ever seen and runs pretty damn consistently. There's no massive frame drops. And sure, it runs at 30 FPS and 60 would be better, but it runs at a good 30 FPS. It's not a super fast-paced game. Oh, I love volumetric lighting. This is pretty.
So, what's up? After you.
What is all this?
Wow.
You gotta get the full effect. Have a seat. Take in that view.
That is very, very cozy. God damn that atmosphere.
just this way.
God damn, this is so cool looking though. Ooh, this is cool though. This atmosphere. Ooh. Ooh, that blood streak down the wall. Ooh, that attention to detail. Oh, sick. I do love this lighting in like the nighttime though, because a lot of games end up making nighttime just too blue. I mean, like, yeah, it's dark, it's nighttime, but this is like, it's still bright because of the moon, but like it's dark. And grey and gloomy. It's so cool. It's very atmospheric. This is gorgeous. I love these visuals though. Also, the reflection showing up when my light's on, but not when my light's off. Very, very impressive. Damn, I love the mist and the fog hanging out over the buildings. Just feels familiar. God damn! It looks so realistic. And grass textures are great. I want to take in these environments a little more though, because I feel like I'm just plowing through them looking for the supplies. Like you end up coming in off the beaten path to find all these little triangles all over the place. Like this. To pick shit up, but you kind of forget that there's stuff. This is a bike shop. Whoa. Oh, and it actually showing that on the ground, the actual image through the stained glass, that's
Scars built
fucking
all this.
dope.
You should tell that to your people.
Those reflections.
We weren't stoning or...
These little puddles everywhere are so cool. I remember when the Spider-Man PS4 demo was showing off at E3, and then the puddle with the shiny reflections in it wasn't in the real game, and everyone was like, where's the puddle? It was in The Last of Us 2, that's where they put it instead.
What the fuck is that?
Jeez.
Bridge.
Lev.
Follow me.
Fuck.
Yes, I
Slow.
appreciate all the shit that's
I don't
going
know if
on,
I
but
can
look
do
at this,
this.
look at this glass texture.
It's not as bad as it looks.
That glass texture is nuts. I'm very impressed by that. Oh god, and the building comes in the frame. Oh no. No, you fucking didn't, game. Fuck you. Oh shit. This is really cool looking, but fuck this. Whoa, look at this reflection. I mean, they kind of cheat because it's a bright background. So there's not a lot of detail to be shown here, but it's really impressive. And the best reflection award goes to The Last of Us Part 2. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's so awesome. God, this looks so cool. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Come at me! Come at me, fuckers! Ah, that's so cool seeing everything lit up in fire.
Lev, I'm sorry.
Love this.
Lev.
Wow. Oh, this is really nice. To look at, I don't mean this situation. Or the actual decrepitness of
Across the
everything.
water over there.
Where's
Dude,
everyone?
this is so cool
No
looking.
cards?
Damn, these areas are so nice to look at though. The game keeps you like moving forward though and ramping things up all the time that I keep forgetting to just sit and take things in. So I'm like, we gotta find Lev! But yeah, I've said it before how I love these like forested areas, especially if there's rain and fog. And this game just has all of that. All the time. Really feels like you're playing a movie. Whoa. That's cool.
Whoa. Is that your village?
Dude, your island's awesome. I wish we got to do more of the game here. It's so medieval and Viking looking. Yeah, this is like medieval Europe shit.
Okay.
Ooh, liking this. Fuck yeah. Some really rustic, like, primordial shit. Like Norse mythology stuff. I love this. The earthiness to it. The connection to the earth. So dope. This, fuck yeah! A movie that I've really loved recently that I had no expectations going into was The Ritual. That I thought was just going to be a generic kind of horror movie, and for some reason I just can't stop thinking about it since. It takes place in the woods. There's some really like cool like horror aspects to it. The woods themselves are so dense and scary and mythical feeling, and that's what I'm getting out of this, is that like the orange glows of lamps and lights and the reflections and the rain and the forest and the fog, and then through the forest is like this really dark shit that you can't see. It just feels like the earth is really alive in these areas, and that some sort of like ancient beast is going to come out of them. Obviously that's not going to happen here, but that's just the kind of vibes that it gives me. And maybe it's because I'm Irish and European, and I'm so... Irish people are like a people of the earth. We're like connected to the world, and everything about Ireland is very primeval and primordial and archaic feeling in the scenery with the castles and the kind of folklore stories that we have. And maybe that's why I love this kind of shit, because it reminds me of home, and it reminds me of being young and being out in the woods. And I don't know, there's something about this aesthetic, and I don't know what it is, but it almost gives me a nostalgia, but not. I fucking love it. This is amazing.
Guide us through the storm.
I could literally sit and look at this shit for hours. I'm glad that the sort of ending environments in the game are just as amazing, if not more. I love this. Oh my god. Dick is rock hard right now. Doesn't that just look fucking phenomenal? The art direction and atmosphere is out of this world. Oh, this is so absolutely incredible. Oh man, I can't wait to see the photo mode shots people get out of this game. Oh yeah, we don't go that way, we go this way. But just the scenery is so absolutely dense with foliage. I've never seen a game accomplish this much vegetation and run this smoothly. And just the fucking lamps in the distance and the sort of white bluish light that's basking everything so realistically. It's fucking phenomenal. Whatever people think about the game itself, like the gameplay and the story and whatnot, but you can't deny the artistry that went into this and the sheer amount of work that went into the crazy amount of details that are everywhere. Fuck yes. This is so cool. I can't stop smiling about it. Whoa, this is weird. Seeing the cars and street lights and everything. Whoa! Seeing the sort of old world meet the new. This is so fucking awesome. Oh man, this game is fucking awesome.
Just keep going.
That lightning is so cool. What can I make? Bombs? Why not? I love that even the fuse on the bomb has a light source on it. You could easily forego that for the sake of the game. But giving it a little glow on stuff near me?
Hang on.
Oh my god, this is cool!
You want some fresh air?
Whoa. Holy shit. This looks so good. Damn. We just live in a fucking farm, bro. Jesus. This looks unreal. This is gorgeous, though. Jesus, this looks good. God, this is so cool looking. You kind of forget, like, a lot of games do worlds and everything, but these places feel like actual locations. Feels like I'm actually in Santa Barbara. Kick my feet up. Get some sun. Do we have a reflection in that mirror? Kind of. Oh my god. See, this is the shit I'm talking about. I know I harp on about the visuals and everything a lot in this game, but the way the light spills into this room, it's like... This is called... What was it called? Evelyn taught me the word for this recently, where light comes through the trees and hits the floor like this and these dots through the leaves. It was like a weird word that I had never heard before, like a spattering or something like that. I can't remember. But the way it bounces in here and the way it hits the wall and everything, I feel like they're using actual global illumination. So light, it hits, it's like a proper light source and it's hitting surfaces and actually bouncing around the environment. It's not just baked in like some other games would do. And the way it kind of like soft shadows on the couch or the chair, and then it turns to a hard shadow when you take the source off of it. Like this shit is impressive. There's a lot of really small details going on that would really go overlooked easily, and the way that this room is actually darker because the light's not getting in here. But what I wanted to talk about, I know there's a lot of story going on. What I wanted to talk about though is that there's a slight reflection going on in the glass here, but because it's all smudgy and diffused and everything, you're not getting an actual reflection. Or maybe it's a shadow, I don't know. What is a shadow? Yeah, the shadow against the wall is realistic and it's soft. This shit is really impressive. This is all stuff that's very hard to do, I'd imagine. And a lot of really small details that add to realism that your brain can tell is not real immediately, but you don't really know why. And it's those tiny things that games need to do to really sell realism from now on. It's not the big things, like huge scale and massive environments and just character models. It's everything. Like I was talking about the tiny pipe bomb creating a little illumination on the wall. Those little things that you'd never notice. And that the overexposed light, like when you're inside, your eyes adjust to the indoors. And then when you come out, your eyes adjust going out. Like a lot of games do that these days, but all of these things are so cohesive with each other here. I also love that the flashlights in this game are like full, proper dynamic lights. Like actually, like everything casts shadows when you shine it.
Pretty nice barracks, all things considered.
Okay, here's another really impressive thing. See that beam? See the way it's kind of like... It changes the reflection and the illumination on the floor. The more I shine on it, and the closer I get, it seems to be the more intense that the reflection of that gets on the floor. That's wild, man. I don't know if it's fully like that, but those little tiny things like that are what's really separating this game from the pack, visually. Fucking love this stuff. I can't be the only one who kind of goes through this. I saw some developers from Remedy talk about this game as well. And I would love to see that kind of series on YouTube or something where developers look at each other's games and talk about why this shit is impressive and how they did it and how they think they did it and things like that. Like, I just want to know more.
They had power down here. Look around.
Because even though I don't make video games, I still want to know how these ones are made. And how stuff reacts, and Have a coder and a designer. I know I'm supposed to go over here. Have a coder and a designer actually break this shit down and explain just why it's as impressive and hard to do as it is.
Guess they've got solar.
Oh.
That's cool. Like, these volumetric lights are really cool.
How would she get up to the street from here?
Oh. Damn, this is really pretty though. Oh. Being in like a disused town? Oh, that's so much quicker. Being in like a disused town like this, where people used to live, but no one's really come back since the infection broke out and stuff, is really cool. I love seeing like the life that was, basically. Ah, that's cool. The color of the shades. Card! Never mind! Shut up, me! I was gonna say that the shades being a certain color, bathing the entire room in that light, is really cool. Can't wait to see what lighting on next gen looks like. The fact that this stuff even exists on a PS4. What worked in this game was, I mean, everything works in this game. It's the visuals. If you couldn't tell, I really liked. I could not stop gushing over the visuals in this. I think this is the best looking video game I've ever played. Some games I've played have great visuals in some areas and then they get really inconsistent. Like Final Fantasy VII Remake is a good example. Came out this year. The opening couple of hours are phenomenal. The rest, really inconsistent, really choppy, really all over the place. This game was consistently amazing looking and the details were there the entire time. Some games front load all of their amazing things and then later in the game it all kind of falls apart because they're rushing to finish off certain sections of it. But this game was top-notch visually the entire way through. Even towards the end in Abby's section where we were in the Seraphites Island was fucking jaw-dropping. The lighting is the best I've ever seen. The only thing that comes close to this is Battlefield 5, cranked to the max on a PC. On a modern-day PC, ray tracing and all, Battlefield 5 will blow your mind when you're in it and you see it running. But it's a very confined experience. It's a multiplayer map designed to be the same every time. But some of the stuff in that is the only stuff that I can see that would rival this. This fucking knocked my socks off. I'd never say that term. But there was just moments where I was literally like stopping and I was like, shit, I'm doing a Let's Play. I have to like move on, but I really want to just stop and stare at this. And my hat is off, because I talked about all the tiny details as well. It's one to get the lighting in a scene right and get like the foliage and everything. But there was all these really small details that you really don't have to do that most people will not realize. Like a really good example is the pipe bomb little light on the wall. That shit, the reflections and how there's different opacities to them. But a really great one for me was the dilution of the blood in that puddle when I saw it. And it being like a thick viscous liquid outside of that, and then in the water it diluted. You didn't have to do that. No one would have noticed that. No one would really, well, I noticed it I guess, but no one would have cared if it didn't do that. And it still would have looked amazing, but you went above and beyond and like really cranked out the details, and everybody at Naughty Dog deserves praise for that. I know there's a lot of talk of crunch culture at Naughty Dog and saying that they work them to the bone and over hours and underpaid and all that stuff. And yes, that's really bad and that shouldn't have to happen. I don't support that. I don't work there. I've just seen all the articles about it, so that's the knowledge I have in it. And obviously I don't support that. And it does suck that so many people had to go through that crunch to get the game made. However, I have seen some people who worked on the game, like animation people and art people and writing people, who also say that they're incredibly proud of the product that they made. Even though they had to work really hard to get there and work to the bone and hated that, but the product they made is still something they're very proud of and put a lot of effort into. So you shouldn't hate their efforts in the game to shit on Naughty Dog's crunching of said employees. Does that make sense? I'm trying to say it in a certain way, and I don't know if my wording is getting across, but the final product is something that they still spent a lot of time making and put a lot of work into and showed off their talents to the max of their ability. And I think that that's a separate part than what the crunch culture is. And I feel like you can still praise the artwork and the artistry that went into this and the talent that made it, and still not like the crunch aspect of that. You get me? To shit on the people afterwards and be like, no, your writing sucks because you were crunched by Naughty Dog is a little unfair on the people who spent a really long time. It's like going through the crunch to make the product anyway and then still getting shit on for the final product. Anyway, more educated people on the subject and more talented conversationalists and writers on the subject have spoken about this already. You're not going to come to a YouTuber to listen about this. But I wanted to preface that by saying I'm aware of that, but I also want to applaud all of the people who worked on this game. Like, all the artistry that went into this is the best in the business. You don't get better acting and mocap and visuals and details and all of that stuff that you do here. This is what AAA gaming is. Wow. Oh, God, it's good to be back. The music. Oh. Oh, I miss this music. I often listen to the Last of Us soundtrack. The original. I think I saw a runner in front of me. Whoa, is that the sound of like... It's the sound of the power cables. Jesus. His revolver. Oh, the music.
I gotta say, I was expecting the Seattle QZ to be a lot more occupied.
Yeah. Maybe they're all hiding at the Saravina.
How many WLF you think there are anyway?
Well, at least 8.
If we're lucky, that'll be it.
We'll be fine. We should stay alert. Stock up while we can.
And sound design is terrific.
Go around.
Oh, this music is fucking great. This music's awesome. This music. Oh, that thunder. I feel like I have been talking your ears off about the visuals constantly all the time, over and over again, but as someone who studied audio, the audio in this game is outrageously good. Because good audio is not just about the clarity of the audio and about every little thing making audio. It's also about the distance, like the water in the distance over there now. Kind of like swishing around your head and fading out and fading in. Like, all the balances and the mixes and everything have to be good too. And this game has got it. Oh, the thunder. Rattle them bones. Laura Bailey's one of the best voice actors in the business. And you've heard her do a ton of different roles. But I don't know if she was in anything more recently that I've played, but remember when I played the Batman Telltale games? She was Catwoman in those. She was Fetch in Infamous Second Son. She's in a ton of stuff. She was Nadine Ross in Uncharted 4. That's probably a better example. Incredibly talented. voice actor. A lot of people didn't even know that she was the voice of Abby because she just blends so well in. She's such a chameleon. It's very impressive. Someone who loves this industry and loves voice acting and sound work and all that kind of stuff. Like, this game is just the top of the table right now.
I see. Wise words.
I love that whistling. It's such a cool, instantly identifiable trait. This is the cutscene that I was talking about. Oh, that music. Ooh, this is cool though. This atmosphere. The music is really good. Right, that's where we're going. What? You just went, what was that about? Is it because I looked over the edge and you're afraid of heights? Excuse me. It is! That's interesting. That's a nice detail as well.
Holy shit, this building's fucked. Shit. Just stay up there, okay?
Oh, that was cool. As someone who absolutely adores horror games and sound design, these sections are my favorite. Oh! So I saw something talk about the Stalkers, the person who did the sound design for the game. It was fascinating to read and listen to. Sorry guys, I'm just being a machine right now. The best shooting I've done in the game all game. But they talked about the sound design for the Stalkers, and that how the Stalkers are between a runner and a clicker. So they're like halfway in between. And now that I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I can see that. It's starting to come out, and they're a little bit popcorn heady. But not totally. And they said, and I heard it there as well, there was like some little clicks in there that I didn't hear before.
Don't linger. They might see you.
Oh, this music. The music's cool.
Oh no. What is that?
It's our warning signal. Your people are here.
Fuck
The
yeah!
whole island is on alert now. We need to hurry.
God damn it, Isaac.
That sound is awesome.
We'll cut through the logging camp.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. That's so fucking cool.
What's happening? Wolves? All over the island. We'll be
Oh, the
okay.
shots are everywhere.
She protects us.
I can hear them like
We
here,
had that
here,
for a
here, here.
No, I hear fighting back there.
Sound design is
Fighting
impeccable.
everywhere.
That sound in the distance is fucking awesome. Such a distinct audio cue. I also want to give a shout out to the sound design in this game too, because there are some incredibly detailed like audio aspects going on in this game. It's one thing to get really good clean audio and really make it sound pleasing to the ear, but it's another thing entirely to mix that in and localize the sounds in like a stereoscopic image. Because having like the clicker sound and everything, those are really high detailed, high fidelity sounds that are fucking amazing and on their own are just jaw dropping to listen to. And as someone who loves audio and has studied audio, I know how hard that is to do, but to hear like rushing water in a room next door to you and then to get closer to it and further away from it and listen to how it blends and transitions and how there was no time in this game that I ever thought an enemy was somewhere they weren't. Maybe when they were like right on top of me because I'm listening to in stereo, which is just around here, but I would love to hear the 3D audio of like the PS5 and the virtual surround sound in Sony's own headsets, because apparently you can hear above and below. That's what Dolby Atmos does in like cinemas, because you have ceiling speakers. Obviously with just a pair of left and right, you can't do that. But every time I was always like going into listen mode and I heard somebody in the distance and I was like, oh, they're over there. It was perfect. Pitch perfect. I knew where all the enemies were almost all the time. Apart from the ones that made no noise, like the Stalkers creeping up on me. Or a character being a little quiet in the middle of a gunfight. But the audio in this game is some of the best I've ever heard as well. Again, the only developer team that I say would rival it is DICE, who make Battlefield. Because their audio is just nuts as well. But I can't believe how crazy the audio design in this game is. I highly recommend you go follow the audio engineers who worked on it, because I've been following them for a couple of days now, and they've talked about how they made certain sounds and morphed like made up noises with actual people to make clickers and runners and shit. It's fascinating to listen to. I would love a whole documentary on how this game was made, because I love this shit. Dog! Yes! Pet the dog!
Hey, old time.
Best game!
Yeah, get a good scratch.
Best game of 2020, right here. You don't need anything else. End it. Roll credits. We pet a dog. It's the best.